Oh, what's going on in America and everywhere else? How's your buddy? And how's your mom's buddy? Guess what's going on? You may be telling yourself, you may be having an honest moment with yourself. You may be looking in the mirror at yourself, and you may be saying to yourself, I can't live in America no more without money. That's why you're here. That's why I'm glad you're here. We're in the business of making you money. Hey, listen, a week or so ago, we were doing great. We had a couple of great plays in a row. We had Amazon puts led into Uber calls. I still like Uber. For the longer term, I still like it to make a comeback. I still think it's very low at 23 from 61. I'm going a little bit out of order. I'm talking about Uber, and then I'm going to jump to Starbucks, and then I'm going to jump back to Uber. I want to recognize that we had some bad picks last week, second half of last week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We went on a little run of saying you should short Starbucks or you should buy puts in Starbucks. And unfortunately, those did not really play out, at least immediately so far, the way that I would have liked. Of course, we apologize for that. That's going to happen. You're never going to get everything 100% right. You're never going to get everything 80% right. You're just hopeful that you get things right more often than you get things wrong. We do sports betting, and people who know sports betting know that it takes only 52.4% right to make money and be a professional gambler, but it's very difficult to be at 52.4%, and not very many people ever really keep a streak against the spread in a binary situation like that above 55%. It's just tough to be right all of the time. So we had some bad picks with Starbucks Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We recognize that. As we always say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put everything in one place. Don't bet all the money at once. Keep some dry powder on the side. Do not ever bet baby's milk money. Do not bet any money or invest any money or trade with any money that you cannot afford to lose. And of course, all of this is not financial advice. It is indeed for the purposes of community or entertainment, or us just doing what we can to get that paper together. But it is not official financial advice. I am not a licensed broker. Having said all that, so we talked about Starbucks. You know, going back to Uber, like I said, I like it. I do like it. I do think it's going to continue to grow. I don't see it going much lower than here. If it did, it would get bought out. It would be, I think, a great deal. It could be a little frothy at the moment after having gone up all of last week and gone our way. Things are never linear, and things don't always go your way, as Starbucks proved. It would have made every sense in the world, I thought, for Starbucks to lose some value late last week. It did not. So Uber, for the long term, I like it. I think it goes back to 40. I think it does well. I like it. If you're in it, stay in it. Feel free. For people who are looking to open a position today, for people who are looking for a very short swing trade, or for people who are looking for a day play, or even for people who are in Uber long in calls and like it to go up in the long term, but for people who are looking today for a hedge after some bad weekend publicity and after some stuff not firing on all cylinders, and from the way due diligence for me and news for me and vibe for me feels since Friday's close, if I'm opening a new position in Uber, if I want to hedge with some of the money that I have long in Uber, I think there are many worse plays that you could make today than to buy puts on Uber with a very, very small position for something to do. And again, as a hedge, I'm putting it out there here, public. on the YouTube channel that I am going to buy some Uber puts. Most likely, I'm going to watch the price action. I'm not going to do anything that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do it just to do it. I'm not going to do it if it's silly. I'm not going to do it, for any reason other than to try to have profitable trade. But more than likely, this is the memo that I will be buying puts in Uber, most likely for about 2 or 3 weeks out from now. So most likely the monthlies, the July 15 expiring puts. I'm looking at a strike right now of 22. I'm hopeful that if those 22s, if there's a little bit of a spike, a little bit of a rip or a pop on the open, I'm hoping that the 22s will drop in price from where they were available Friday at the close. And if they go down to about 82 cents, I'll pick up 3 of them. So for the record and officially, I am looking at Uber, $Uber, U-B-E-R, Uber puts. I am looking at the 22 puts that expire on July 15th. That's it. Sports betting later, maybe, not sure. I've taken my foot off the gas in the last few days on sports betting, as some people have. What with there's no NBA anymore, there's no NHL. I'll still bet, and I'll still bet probably most days, but I've been in kind of a streak. I think maybe 3 out of the last 4 days I haven't done sports betting. So foot off the gas there a little bit, and maybe that'll result in a little bit more focus here on stocks. But that's about it. Go back and watch videos that you might have missed, like charcuterie over the weekend. Watch the stuff from, I want to say it was Thursday night, Friday night, Thursday night maybe, where I went to a great after party after NFT NYC. Catch up on all that stuff on the channel, buy some Uber puts, and we will see you here later. You guys are the best.